what I see are the issues for women's health in the centenary of 1916. And I don't think you can talk about women's health without talking about the issue, which as I see it is a lack of access by Irish women to reproductive rights and to needed medical treatment that is considered normal in every other European country and normal as a right by other European women. I'm talking, of course, about medical access to abortion. I am a GP and I'm a female GP, so I see pregnant women all day, every day. That's my job. And most of those women are very happy and I'm delighted for them, but some of those women are not. Some of those women are in crisis, some of those women are in genuine distress. I'm a mother, I have 4 children, they're here with me today, they're great, and I'm very lucky. But not all women are lucky. Lots of women, when they face into a pregnancy, are very unlucky. They are on their own, they are unable to cope for whatever reason. They have been sexually assaulted, they have been raped. They are carrying a pregnancy that it has a fatal fetal abnormality. And I use those words deliberately, fatal fetal abnormality. Do not let them disarm us from using the words that describe the reality of the situation. And I have come to understand that for many women in those situations, there is a deeply private, deeply personal, and very difficult decision that sometimes they have to make. I have seen women travel for terminations who desperately wanted a baby, but they took that decision because of things like fatal fetal abnormalities, because they didn't feel that they could go on, they didn't feel they could face that choice. I have also seen women who have had babies in those circumstances, and I respect and I support them, but I also respect and support the women who travel. These women, they do deserve our support. We should not be exporting our women to countries that show them more compassion than we do. We don't have no abortion in Ireland. We just import the service by exporting the patients. 12 of them today at least. And I would like to say that the lack of care and the lack of compassion that we show Irish women here is a continuum. It is a continuum of the treatment that the state has always shown to Irish women. The mother and baby homes, the Magdalene laundries, the forced adoptions, and the ban on contraception until the 1980s. The 1980s. And when you think about it, it's absolutely outrageous. People say that hard cases make bad laws, but the truth of it is this: our bad laws continue to make hard cases. And love it, Savita, Miss C, Miss D, Miss X, Miss Y. Do we have to go through the whole alphabet before we decide it's time to make a change? Pro-life women are very lucky because in this jurisdiction, no one will ever disrespect their decision. Even irrespective of whether or not the law is changed, they will always have a right to choose their own path. Pro-choice women are not so lucky. In this jurisdiction, other people think that they have the right to decide what you do about your body and your life. You will never convince me that an embryo is equal to a sentient, grown, adult woman. I'm sorry. It's comparing acorns to oak trees. And I actually do fail to understand why we have been fixated on this issue for so long. But part of me believes that it is punitive, that it is about punishing women. It is about punishing easy women in the way Irish people have always punished them, by heaping guilt and heaping shame onto our women. I have never been in the position myself to need an abortion. I'm very lucky, but lots of women are not lucky. And they are not vessels, okay? They are not vessels to be forced into pregnancies. They are independent, sentient, caring women who will agonise more about these difficult decisions than all the people who lecture them. And ironically, those who lecture them have the mindset that did ban contraception while still punishing young girls for unplanned pregnancies. And it was always the girls who were punished. And what my generation and what my mother's generation were willing to put up with, I am not willing to put up with for my daughter's generation who is standing here today. So on this historic day, I would like to close by quoting, paraphrasing, Eamon de Valera. No longer should Irish women who are in crisis pregnancies be bred like our cattle for export. Repeal the 8th Amendment.